Alrighty. Hello. Happy Wednesday. We're finishing up Hatoful Boyfriend today, so help me God. We're gonna finish it. We seemed like we were in the end of whatever the hell was going on last time we played. So hopefully this is it. There's a bit of an epilogue. Maybe we can get it in under 2 hours if we're lucky. We'll see. We'll figure it out. That being said, hope everybody's doing all right. Let me go ahead and start this baby up and just hop right into here. Let's not waste any time. Let me throw my phone in the charger too while we're at it. Shit, man, I have expected to hear a Doki Doki theme going in here. Oh boy, having flashbacks. Look golly looking. Did we get more stuff with the archive then? No, we're still missing 6, 13, 14. Yeah. Probably this one? 2246, right? That's the latest one. Yeah, it's 1046. Yep, yeah. Okay, I remember. We went down into the basement and thingamajig. Jason's shoe. We get separated from the teacher and our companion. And dude is pressing us about something we're supposed to be remembering. I think that's how it went. We rewatched the last VOD, just in case, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, so we're with Shu now. He says, precisely. I mean, just the microphone. There you go. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. Ho 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 ho. Alright, what's this guy's deal? The strain... Oh yeah, we had a virus, or somebody had a virus. Nagika had a virus that infected people. People-killing virus. HFN1, I think. So, at any rate, we're finding out what our role in this was. We found out all the birds at St. Pigeonation here are experimental test Birbs or something. There's something wrong with them. Each and every one of them. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful, quite possibly the deadliest in human history. Why? Because we finish what we start. Because we finish what we start. That's why. And because it makes me smile. It makes me laugh. To see you suffer. Specifically, just you, Crest. I do it for you, bro. However. Strains of subtly foul, they tend to be fragile themselves. Sharon virus is no exception. Excuse me. They cannot last very long outside of the host body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have to send live carriers into society and allow it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Sharon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in other bodies. Fujishiro Nagaki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Sharon able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have taken his own life. Indeed, it has not occurred to us that the test of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly, it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death. But thankfully, we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and have kept them to this day. I've been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. Oh. It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digressed a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need to only compromise the subject's immune system, create a compatibility like Nagaki's. Okay. If we compromise the immune system, they'd die. Indeed, even if the subject was able to become a carrier for the virus, if they died to some other infection, it would be all for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on a subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. Oh, so Ryuta is the carrier then. That's why he was sick. You're an exemplary student, Mr. Kawara. I give you full marks. Full marks. And then that's the reason that our character died. My head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wiggling about deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Ryuta? Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Infinite came to the infirmary. To see me? You have come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Bird. Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwamina gives me and lie down, but the body still feels heavy. My body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you alright, Ryuta? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Infinite is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Infinite falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryuta, I can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Infinite. See you tomorrow. She fell down before my eyes. And then the experiment was a resounding success. Miss Trooper displayed the archetypical symptoms of a human infected with Karen virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs. But more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? You're lying! Evan and I went together since we were children. Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this? It's me. The Scarecrow's head. Yes, alas, the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It is one of the labor model new humans developed by the Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We Birbs have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. It's a human puppet. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards a beautiful idea of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development. The project would have having been shut down earlier due to ethical complaints. I imagine so. However, I carry on the Dove Party research as well and created this prototype to be my sidekick. Ah, so the doves and the hawks are evil. Tisk, man. We didn't want too many of the people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrolling the building. And now the next question. What is inside this bag? A human's head? No, close, but you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Trooper's head sent to your classroom, but you notice anything missing? Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may well have missed something. Wait, he doesn't mean Infinite's brain? Correct. You do catch on quickly. Miss Trooper did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she had lost much of her personality. Then she's alive, but her body's gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call it alive? Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That's a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but really it's quite vague. Their personality still remained in this world up until a few minutes ago. I assumed they meant minutes and they forgot the M. But you gave poor Label 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Trooper's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now, but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, and today her mind. You are a far more twisted villain than I could ever have hoped to be, Mr. Carrara. I killed Infinite. I killed her twice. He killed me twice. Oh my god. It's my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Liber 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Trooper told me long ago? Come follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Infinite is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Carrara. Wait! Bird! The demon spores are thickest that way. You would not be able to return. That's right. The doctor's probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Carrara. Come back. Thank you for bringing Mr. Carrara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? This presence. Mystical phantom. The avatar of miasma. You take everything in stride, don't you, Higure? Humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Infinite's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then a stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything that you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. And I answered, I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Infinite continued, I agree. I would do anything to make Ryuta's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen. When we were children, that's right. That was you. That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where I lived. Infinite's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. This is why we ain't making it out the hood. What, the bird-on-bird violence? Or the bird-on-human violence? I'm inclined to agree. I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fought. Possibly, quite possibly. You and Miss Trooper both said you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so I'm carrying out your wish, just as you had stated. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between human and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see. Shoo, what the fuck are you talking about, brother? Your birds on your shoulder? They shouldn't be watching this. They shouldn't be watching this. This bird-on-bird violence about to happen right now. Why did you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you it was not a coincidence. I'm not so bored as to wander around and grant your wishes willy-nilly. I too have made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Nagaki to you, and everything will be in place. I've granted your wish. So, I did make you jump through a few hoops, so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions.
Shut up, Stinky.
Thank you. Thank you. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I've done for you. I don't care about anything now. Everything is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what life is... Oh my god. If this is what life is to be like, I wish I had never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Clara. My crimson breast senses danger. Cough, cough, go cough. Yes, they're being poisoned. They're being gassed. Nerve gas. Talking would just make it worse. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it's getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward. Come out and fight. Oku-san! Cool. Cool. That's cute. Hold on just so longer. We'll get you out of there. Suguya, Shirogane. I will try to open the cage. Oko, you see to the gas. Cuckoo, Oku-san shall not fail. Much better. Now we can say you slacked off as a student president, Shirogane. The crimson breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Little dude's exploring, man. Everything is so new. It is very adorable, though. Where did Kawara go? Were you separated? Did Ryuta wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by your doctor. Carried off? Cuckoo. Oh no. No doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If you do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, you miserable poltroon? He's saying the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive? What the fuck? Oku-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryuta is not normal. Miserable medicine man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here? Ho ho ho. Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. Is it licking your phone? Oh my goodness. What have you done to Kawara? It sees the bird. It sees the partridge. I've granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara? Exterminate. I don't know, man. As he seems pretty genocide-y right now. He's kicking me. Damn. It seems he's hesitant to agree with you. He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. Oh. That's better than kicking then, isn't it? It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time. What does this mean? His duty now is to fly about the world, spreading the seeds of something. The seeds of pestilence. Let's go with that one. Throughout all of humanity, it would be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he would be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Do not fear, Oku-san would stop Ryuta here and now. Damn. Go. And there he goes. Mr. Quora has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him to bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. Baroque-san is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here? Quora is very strong but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure. What, him? He's nuts. Ha ha ha. Black bean donut. There he goes again, spouting nonsense. What, the bitter black beans? What are you talking about? Wait, Kurara, stop. Well, Shirogami's dead. Yep, there he goes. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. He unsheathes his blade. He's reacting. How is that frail? He's unable to affect him. The power of anime, that's how. He's the actual MC, the secret MC all along, bro. He's hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, he has the ability to pull other people's into his domain and break down their mental restraints. It's so goofy. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints. Like how a desperate man could be stronger than usual? The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the bloodstained hand, I seal the funeral song. Ogusan, attack! Ogusan cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryuta. There we go, perfect. Are the first to convince Ryuta to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness. Don't think about the consequences, Shirogami. Just go along with it. Prepare yourself. We fight. Brethren bound with the red lotus feathers. Ryota. Textoris Meliota Funis appears. Ijo's turn. Awaken me pure wings. Meliota, now is your time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call to Red Lotus. Sansei. Coo or cuckoo? Important decision. I think we cuckoo. A violent Ryuta is not a good Ryuta. Come to your senses. Teacher's turn. Come back. We're all trying our best for you, Kawara. Come back to us. Shirogami's turn. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kurara. This is not the path you must travel. Gee, you're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character the story needs. Wake up already, Ryuta. Ryuta was defeated. Korra, pull yourself together. Do you really want this? No. I don't. Ryuta's a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. Damn. I don't want to make anyone sad. The emitter reactivated? Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. Birbs? Did that become a thing? Absolutely. Absolutely it did. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault. It kinda is. Why do you protect him? He's the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor. Doctor, why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing to know. It is not worth telling. This is merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you were expecting, I assure you. Are you a bird now? Yeah, we're playing as Ryuta because our actual character died from a deadly virus. Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. The healers we got earlier. Healers? Oh, the Gila cells from last month. It's a deadly virus that kills humans. Kills them very quickly, matter of fact. And doesn't seem to have much of an effect on birds. They call it the Charon virus. C-H-A-R-O-N virus. They probably named after the guy in mythology, I think Greek mythology, that ferries you across the river to the afterlife. That guy. Yeah, them, from the unusually old human. It is a bird game. It is, yeah. It took quite a turn here at the end, right at the end. Aiding science, even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by the proper name? You've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell mortality. This... Indeed. These results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love, man. It's all about love. Or intuition. That too. Kawara Mijuji. He's quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. And Ryuta's dad. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense, you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistery. Morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash, so we need more funding. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I am somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the lab. In the lab, The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Good morning, Issa. I brought you something cool. What is it? Hey, Fossil, look at it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with spouse breach. I would carry on your research while you were out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the... Well, I am interested in your work, sir. I am partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I'll make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to disease, so I was sure that he would die in his examination room, surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew there was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered. I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He never asks for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well, I shall remember. What is his name? Ryuta. It's Koara. Ryuta. You vanished from my life before I even told you my feelings, and I've chased your shadow ever since. Is this what they mean by quitting while you were ahead, or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I would never be able to surpass you, and that was my only goal. Koara Ryuta, the son of Dr. Koara, carrying half-fish genetic material and otherwise unrelated, but this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. There's more, dude, come on. Okay, 8th class. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew even after death, both for good and for ill. Koara Ryuji, all I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt that there is anyone in the world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the results. But your refusal was hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wished for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What obscure contract was this? Absurd. Excuse me. Contract. There's no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father's no longer in this world, and there is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Ho ho ho, ho 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 ho, ho ho, ha ha, tee hee, ha. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? He lives in it. Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well, the contract ends today, and I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus to the depths of the abyss. We only have 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you are still alive, gentlemen. Leon! Mr. Leon! I bring with me all those who have taken refuge in the gym. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by the MIBs. It should be BIBs, birds in black. Rad. Well, I guess no birdie's panicking anyway. Mr. Shiragane, I recover Sakazuki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I forgot his fucking brother got stabbed. And blood out in the infirmary. It's sad. He's actually cool, man. I liked him a lot. Cool character. I'm grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of researchers who work here. Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it. The doctor is even creepier with his being cooperative. I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I now have obtained the results. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawara? Can you stand? Yeah, but we need to bring Trooper with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature as always. Do as you please if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research too. Did they fucking shoot him? Doctor? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness. There should still be time before the humans. Jesus Christ. Who is... Man, phone blowing up today. That's crazy. Mr. Nanake. A pistol in his hand. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... bang bang. He finishes the job. Double tap. This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop. The doctor should have a fair trial once we... A fair trial. What do you think, Doctor? Well, I'm impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course. Thank you. Tell me, Doctor, No, Issa. I need to bring him back to me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nagaki? Nake points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Nanaki, are you by yourself here again? You should play at the park with everybody else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all. You're a child, too. Oh. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is. You're taking too hard. Let's go pick some millet in the... Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? September 2nd, 2180. The Hatoful house, where the rest of the war orphans and I lived together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet, going to work and coming home. Every Friday we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school, there are those who work like me, and children like Nagaki who stay home. A family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent two human negotiators, but they were shot. We're gonna storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from the inside, and today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today. Today? Jesus Christ. No matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruin. And... Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left was each other. Why did they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Hitori. You were outside. Good. Nagaki, you're alive. Everyone else? I see. Nagaki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nagaki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. This will be our home. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the two of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Sorry, excuse me. Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy as well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we moved out of the Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor? I'm fine. I'm fine. Nagaki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you I'm fine. If you just say how you feel, alright, I'll feel better too, Nagaki, okay? But, how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow, I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nagaki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. All living creatures inherit defensive systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nagaki's is abnormally weak, and that's why he gets sick easily. Indeed, he can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off very easily. It's probably best he avoids going outside, as they could bring him into contact with more deadly viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I'll find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nagaki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together and it was taken from us. And now this. Someone please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Paginations Medical Institution, named Mr. Issa Soma. I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nagaki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Paginations. We believe that solving the riddle of the sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Paginations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Issa Soma. This is amazing, Nagaki. Glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and that's a lot that I don't know. You'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help you with your illness so you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do. But I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, and then come back. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so Nagaki enrolled in St. Pedro Nations. There have been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nagaki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, and I was more worried about Nagaki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he will have an easier life than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and you have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Naoki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied, well, progress is good and everything is fine. If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I needed to know if he's really alright. He said he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get in there? I need to... The entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building had all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers. All shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 00 set a fire. Call the fire department. Black smoke rose towards me from the inner corridors. Nagaki, where's Nagaki? Nagaki, say something please. Where are you? It's happening again. Nagaki needs me, I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench, but I run onwards anyway. Nagaki is there in a room filled with fire. Nagaki, it's me, Tori, I'm here to save you. What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nagaki. Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. Thought you'd come home cured. I should have been the one apologizing. Nagaki, please. Come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything. Please. Please. Make sure there is nothing left of my body. And... Izume Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face. Nagaki. He's calling. He's calling me, you know. He said, I came to greet Nagaki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this moment from the beginning. You told me what you were doing to me, but then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nagaki. There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nagaki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body. You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nagaki? I have to take him home now. If by Nagaki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells in his body that contain the Sharon virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Holy shit. Oh, is that it? I see, thank you, sir. Hang on just a little longer. I need to ask Nagaki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nagaki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nagaki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryuta from your class. Please snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nagaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara. He points the gun at Shirogane. Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara, let's go into that room, just the two of us. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door! Open it, I say! Issa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where's the liver, I wonder? Do you know Kawara? Sir, Nagaki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. Holy shit! My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nagaki. 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 Can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do I need to cut open to find you? Nagaki. 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 Nagi. 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 Sorry, listen to me. Sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can, then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nagaki. Together. Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nagaki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay. We're getting possessed by a ghost. Go ahead. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nagaki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember, of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nagaki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nagaki. It was Nagaki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I will not forgive Hitori. Shadow Bird! Shadow Ghost Bird! I'm sorry, Nagaki, but I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There's a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow, but it's hitting to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You would never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nagaki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He begins crying. Tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nagaki. I'm sorry. Hitori. I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. help me save him. Yes. Hitori. I was tortured by them here, in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanake. Revenge will solve nothing. Sir, you and Nagaki both lost those most important to you to strife. You should know best of all that that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nagaki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nagaki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain. Sir, why? Do you think he was sad? The time Nagaki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too. Nagaki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. That is your punishment. It would be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nagaki. The first was to come and save me. So listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use it. The Sharon virus. That virus must disappear and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa, on all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to. Hitori. No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori, remember my final wish. Flashback. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nagaki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nagaki? I'm fine. Hitori. It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. So you're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nagaki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nagaki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over people I love forever. So listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nagaki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawara now, are keeping me here, but I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going on alone. I can't, Nagaki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We'll meet again somewhere, in some time. Mr. Kawara, thank you. Kawara, are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Aniki, I would not forgive this madness. Don't worry about it, I almost got him. Saka Yuri, Jesus Christ. Sakuya, it's already over. We need to get out. We've already run out of time. Indeed. Nagi was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with Infinite. What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once. I see. Kawara. I don't you would say that. The Sharon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was that your plan all along, you conniving... you conniving physician? Oh my god. Certainly there's a way to remove the virus. Alas, that'd be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if it were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Man, it's lunacy. The same goes for Miss Trooper's damaged brain. It's currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there's no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane. Let's go outside. Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nagaki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, I did it again, bro. It's goodbye to your names. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day? Listen, Kawara. At LaBelle, no. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me. Alive. Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. A lot sure happened today. Hey, Infinite. Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryuta? I'm half sick for being stuck out here not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep, so will you fill me in, please? I guess we got plenty of time before it. I'm going to miss eating udon, but having you here makes things at least a little better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. There's the ending. Yay! Holy shit, that was a doozy, man. Still has another full hour of the game to go from yesterday. Or, not yesterday, the last time we played. Woo! let me see. I would use epilogue thing. Bird. Feather. Feather. Madness. Why, if it isn't my darling little brother. Salutations. Oh, yes, this is the epilogue. Never mind. You scum, you villain. Explain yourself. Why are you still alive? Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone. How much must you mock me before you ever be satisfied? Hello again. Leon. Truth be told, Leon here gave me an antidote. I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival. But he said he was going to go recover your body. I do not recall saying I was going to recover his corpse. Lunacy, madness, inconceivable. Give it back. Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you. You mourned me? I'm flattered. Ah! You can't stay long. Yuya, it's time to settle on their next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that, let's go. Sexy and suave. Cuckoo! Ogusan felt smooth. There is deliciousness nearby. Black bean dona. Hey Joe, do you have food? What did I? God, the demon spores encroach again. Stick 'em up. Ogusan demands your beans or your life. So you appear, bone-white bird of bean eating. By the oath of old, join me. They're still going at it. Hello, Shirogane, how are you? Why are you, of all people, pushing Yuamini's wheelchair? I would never have expected to see you two together. Taking responsibility for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me. I need to apologize somehow, don't I? No. What? No. If you change your mind and decide it's time to enact revenge again, I never met either of you, understand? Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably. How wonderful. I can feel the suspense in the air. Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I need to talk to you. I have the results from the experiment the other day. There were no problems? None at all. It was a perfect success. Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it? I have the date. If you can come, please do. Oh boy, Mr. Kawara. Mr. Kawara. Miss Trooper, can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawara. Trooper, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. Oh my god, they gave the bird a fucking straight razor. Look at that. They gave Shu a straight razor, man. Alright, epilogue. Yay. So we 100%ed it. We're done. There is no more. Oh, we didn't get the rest of the things. Spanish influenza. An acutely infectious strain that was pandemic in 1918. Approximately 600 million people were infected. Of those, approximately 100 million died. They claimed the largest number of lives in the shortest period of time of any disaster during the human era. From information found in remaining records, the pathogen itself is thought to have been a derivative of avian influenza, bird flu. Alright, I've been feeling better since then. Since that nosy girl showed up, I do not think I will find my answers like this, so perhaps it's time to close the curtains. I'm fulfilled, just as I was back then. Back when? The Heartful House Incident. The Heartful House Orphanage in Area L9, Section 6, was attacked by the Human Liberation Front terrorist organization. The terrorists barricaded themselves inside, taking the residents hostage. 11 residents were killed during the incident, and 8 officers died storming the building. 2 residents are known to have survived, but their current whereabouts are unknown. I'm trapped here as always, but I noticed something new. It seems I can move free along the vertical axis. After napping today, I woke in front of the lockers in the chemistry room. If I remember correctly, the chemistry room is directly below this room. Am I able to move myself up and down through my own will? Oh. Would you look at that? Alright. No more birds. We're done with birds. Here's all the stuff. Oh, we got some extras. Oh, we got some extra stuff. What is this? Hell yeah. Wait. We got that one. Alright. We got this one. We got that one. We got Feather. We got Hitori. Before the surgery. We have Issa. Before, as a researcher. And we got Ryutsu's dad. Ryutsu's dad. Cool. And then that one. There you go. We're done. Woo! Alright. Finally crossed this one off the list. Tomorrow, we play Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 1. Alright. That's the plan. Y'all. Well, it was a short stream today, but we did finish up the game. So, we'll check back tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.